Coming to planet Earth is really difficult, and when you have to face rejection or abandonment from a parent, it makes it even worse. So why do things like this happen? Earth is a school. We come here to learn lessons. That can be really hard to understand, especially if your life feels really difficult. We really just don't even want to hear that. But hear it or not, it's true, and I hear this over and over and over in all of my higher self hypnosis sessions, speaking with people's higher selves. Let me share a quick story about how my client faced tremendous feelings of abandonment from her father. I asked her higher self, why did she incarnate with him and what lessons was she meant to learn? Reading the notes off my screen, this is what her higher self said. She was meant to learn that what she wanted from him, he did not even have that in him to give to her. On the earth, it's his job to provide such and such for you, but in a deeper spiritual place, no one can give that to you. You have to find it, and it's not in anyone else on the planet. The lesson was ultimately that you have to provide the love for yourself. Nobody else can give that to you. It's painful to learn, but the ultimate lesson is that we have to learn how to love ourselves and be there for ourselves and not look for that from anyone else. All relationships are supposed to be a shared, balanced communication of loving energy and not a place where you get something from someone else. In other words, her higher self was telling her what so many of my other clients' higher selves tell her, is that her major lesson in this lifetime is to learn how to truly love herself. After the session, when my client and I were talking, she said, you hear all the time, oh, you need to love yourself, you need to love yourself. But she said, until I had this session, until it became real to me, I never truly understood how critical it is that we learn to love ourselves. That it really, really is the answer to everything that we seek. She said it was no longer head knowledge for her. She truly understood this at her very core. She had received downloads from her higher self in the session that she couldn't get otherwise, just from pure knowing it in her mind. It was like she was able to experience it. It became really real for her. And this was just the tip of the iceberg of all the incredible things she learned in her session. I'm going to be sharing so much in her session on my TikTok Live and my YouTube Live. On December 6, 2023 at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific. This is one session you're not going to want to miss hearing about. If you miss it live, you can always catch it on my YouTube channel under the name Woke Lightworker.